Lined up. And they're off. Caribbean Flow gets the first call out of the gate. Buffum's Beauty. Here's I'm a Little Bossy moving forward. I'm a Little Bossy now chasing Caribbean Flow. Caribbean Flow the leader from I'm a Little Bossy, about a length and a half. The outside Summer Music underway from third early. Buffum's Beauty is in fourth, a gap of two. Keen Machine is next in fifth, and Magic and Me in between horses. Ms. the Best racing in the three path. Happy Birthday Corey racing back of the pack, second to last, and Kobe's Girl trailing. Into the far turn run, 13 lengths from first to last. I'm a Little Bossy is the tempo maker from Summer Music on the outside. Down inside is Caribbean Flow from third. Another five, Buffum's Beauty backs off a little bit. Here's Magic and Me just taking fourth now. And Happy Birthday Corey down to the inside, getting interested. Happy Birthday Corey down inside has seven to make up and begins to close the gap with a quarter of a mile to go. Ms. the Best racing wide under a drive. And they're into the stretch. I'm a Little Bossy with a two-length lead. Happy Birthday Corey continues under a full head of steam on the outside. Up to grab the lead now. Happy Birthday Corey opening up under a hand ride by 3 by 4. Happy Birthday Corey now by 5 with a 16th of a mile left to go. Keen Machine running on, and I'm a Little Bossy, and then it was Magic and Me. Happy Birthday Corey. Minute 12.47. And they're off. Blue Sky Painter asks for early speed. JAMMIN still has natural speed, and it's known as the burn up on the inside. It's known as the burn, and JAMMIN still into the first turn. And next is Galley Nipper in third position, and Blue Sky Painter broke sharp but back and forth and lost my voucher downside. And Where's the Benz trailing about 10 lengths off the pace of It's Known as the Burn, pushed hard by JAMMIN still on the outside. They've opened up about 3. Lost my voucher tugging on the inside, moving just into third position now, getting within 2 lengths of the front. In the meantime, Galley Nipper's out in the clear. Galley Nipper clear sailing just third again. Lost my voucher down inside at tight fourth. A length and a half more in his Blue Sky Painter. Another 7 lengths back, and Where's the Benz trailing the field. 5/8 from home. It's Known as the Burn, and JAMMIN still on the outside in front of Galley Nipper by a couple of lengths, and Lost my voucher. Blue Sky Painter now has about 5 lengths to make up, and trailing is Where's the Benz. Heading into the turn, JAMMIN still leads the way from Galley Nipper. It's Known as the Burn first to back off. Blue Sky Painter, Lost my voucher, another 6 back, and Where's the Benz. 3/8 from home, JAMMIN still by 5 lengths. It's Blue Sky Painter, and it's Known as the Burn. Galley Nipper drops out of it there, now passed by Lost my voucher's fourth outside with a quarter of a mile left to run, and Where's the Benz trailing. They make the turn for home, and it's JAMMIN still with a 3-4 length lead. Blue Sky Painter at the outside. Lost my voucher is coming. They're coming to the final furlong now, and it is JAMMIN still outside. Lost my voucher. Down to the inside is Blue Sky Painter willing. Blue Sky Painter down inside is second. Lost my voucher. Lost my voucher has found the winner's circle. Lost my voucher by 3 from Blue Sky Painter, and JAMMIN still. It's Known as the Burn. And they're off. Pounding Music and Bella Bettina first out, and Bella Time into third position. Extreme Outside of Special Freedom showing early speed wide of that turn. Also between horses, Tusfique is moving right along, and 12 O'Clock Rock is part of the pace. So there's 5 across the track into the turn. So Bella Bettina against that inside leads the way, and Tusfique is second, and Bella Time is in third. Special Freedom on the outside is in fourth, and 12 O'Clock Rock will settle back their fifth position. On the outside is Tunnel Strike, and next is Pounding Music, who broke sharply, but now 7 off that pace. 2 more lengths back, and Fortis and Nicola are side by side, and Lemon Drop Kiss trailing the field. 13 to 14 lengths front to back as Bella Bettina sets the tempo out there, almost 2 lengths from Tusfique and Bella Time in third position. 12 O'Clock Rock and Special Freedom. Pounding Music saving ground into the turn. Tunnel Strike is next, and Fortis on the outside, and Nicola second last position, and Lemon Drop Kiss trailing the field. Bella Bettina, 3/8 from home, still going strong, leads at 2.5 lengths from Tusfique. Bella Time up on the outside, trying to make a move now from third position. 12 O'Clock Rock is in fourth. Pounding Music on the inside. Orange Cap is in fifth. They're into the stretch. Bella Bettina put to a drive, leads Tusfique 2.5 lengths. Then Bella Time and 12 O'Clock Rock at the center of the track. Nicolar is coming alive for the final furlong and a half, and here comes Nicolar with a strong charge into Caramanos. Nicolar going away. Nicolar from Bella Bettina, and 12 O'Clock Rock going to be in the photo for third there with Bella Time, and then it was Tusfique. Minute 36:76. And they're off. Adabel good break. L.E.B. Dancing joins on the inside, and McLucy away far outside in third, and Notion Interruptus right there. The blue colors racing in fourth. Coral Summer down in sight is in fifth, and Fearless Lassie, My Way or Else, in advance of Dial Emma Riley, trailing now some 10 off the pace of L.E.B. Dancing. L.E.B. Dancing leads from Adabel as they head for the turn. Inside third position is Coral Summer, just holding third from Notion Interruptus, and then McLucy out 3 deep of the turn. Fearless Lassie and My Way or Else saving ground, and Dial Emma Riley. Into the far turn, less than 3 furlongs from home, and it's L.E.B. Dancing with a free roll up front. L.E.B. Dancing 2.5 or 3 in front now from Adabel as they turn toward the quarter pole. Notion Interruptus to the outside. Coral Summer skimming to the inside, and in between horses is My Way or Else into the stretch, and it's L.E.B. Dancing with a 3-length lead from Adabel out in the center. Notion Interruptus trying to get going, and one off the inside is My Way or Else. They're coming past the 16th pole. L.E.B. Dancing holding. L.E.B. Dancing just in front, a length and a half. It's going to be good enough. L.E.B. Dancing and Notion Interruptus and My Way or Else in a photo with Coral Summer chiming into the rail late. Minute 12:10. Running time 2 and Lined up. And they're off. Like a clean break there. Golden Belief in between horses showing early speed as time goes fast too. And on the inside is Amunet and Princess Palmer right there as they move into the first turn. So Golden Belief will be 3 wide, settling back in third. Time goes fast to the far outside is next. They are followed next by Determined Star, who's worked over to the 2 path. Dawn is on the inside. Keep It Classic Unhurried 7 lengths off the early pace. And Cecilita is next. And Clouds of White and Sophia's Secret is side by side. They've got 11 to make up, and Etheric with no early speed has 1 beaten at this point. It is 10-21 trailing the field. 14 lengths will cover front to back, maybe a little more. It's Princess Palmer now breaking away to a 2.5 or 3 length advantage. On time goes fast, and Amunet on the inside in third position. Then it's Determined Star. And next to the Cecilita is only 5 from the front, and Golden Belief riding the inside, heading for the far turn run. Gap of 2 more lengths, and Keep It Classic is next. And the inside is Dawn heading into the turn, and it's Princess Palmer leading the way. Princess Palmer scoots away 2.5 lengths in front. Cecilita firing up in the second flight with a bit of a bid now, and Cecilita's charging hard and making a nice move 3 furlongs out. Time goes fast as in third, and Amunet is under pressure to stay in fourth. Determined Star is next in fifth. On the outside, Sophia's Secret is in sixth, and Golden Belief at an even pace is in seventh. Still a lot to do for Etheric into the stretch, and it's Cecilita in front, furlong and a half in line. Here is Determined Star in the far outside, and Golden Belief's got some late kick at that final furlong. Determined Star closing in fast on the outside is Cecilita. Determined Star, determined run on the outside to get up. Determined Star to do it. Determined Star from Cecilita, and a good late kick there from Etheric, who's way back at the top of the stretch. And next on the inside there was Dawn, and followed by Clouds of White. Moving in. 4-5 on Peterson's Courage. And they're off. Canoodle was a bit slow to begin there. Peterson's Courage with a sharp rake, and Treasure Tradition early speed, and Hunter Joe firing up is this long shot of the inside, and Liberty Stars right there with pace 2, those 4 right across the track. Next is Damani tracking along in 5th, Bakenko 6th, Artie Chiller in Canoodle next, and trailing the field is Carson and I, who's last about 17 off the pace of Hunter Joe. Hunter Joe just in front, about 3/4 now, full length in front from Peterson's Courage in second. Treasure Tradition on the outside. A thrill is Liberty Star in the chase in the second. second flight right off the lead. And next is the Money in a gap of 3 or 4 more lengths, and Bakenko is next, and Artie Chiller, followed by Canoodle, and it's well back to Carson and I trailing. Top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go, and it's Hunter Joe leads them from home from Treasure Tradition on the outside. Peterson's Courage, the favorite, working harder from third. And next and fourth is Liberty Star, and they're into the stretch, about a furlong left to go. Hunter Joe. Hunter Joe's a 4-length lead and 60-1. Hunter Joe and the X-Man. Hunter Joe. Hunter Joe, a big long shot to roll home. Hunter Joe by 4 at the finish, and Treasure Tradition was second, and Canoodle was third. Peterson's Courage was fourth, and Bakenko fourth. Minute 9.90. Then they're off. Something Magical with a good start. Foggy Dreams outside moving forward, and Giuliano Minotti is early speed to Wildcat Cartridge at the rail, not far from the front into the first turn run. Bath and Tennis is next, and they're followed by a one last trial that picks a spot in between horses around the turn. All About Catherine out 3 deep is about 8 off the pace. Back to Brevery, Witty Banter, and Fed Up Fired Up trailing the field. Foggy Dream sets a good pace, leads it by a couple of lengths. Giuliano Minotti unhurried right off the lead second, and Something Magical on the outside in third position. Wildcat Cartridge holds the rail, and Bath and Tennis is in fifth position. One last trial, 7 lengths on the pacemaker. All About Catherine follows that runner, and then back to Brevery, Witty Banter, and Fed Up Fired Up yet to move out of last position with a half mile left to go. The pace has been solid on this firm going, and so it is Foggy Dreams, who still leads from Giuliano Minotti, and Wildcat Cartridge out of the inside in third position. Something Magical right there in that flight with Bath and Tennis on the outside. One last trial, still about 7 from that lead down to the inside. Here's All About Catherine beginning to move. All About Catherine getting submerging now with a quarter of a mile to go. Widest of them all, 5 deep white colors into the stretch with Foggy Dreams a narrow lead. Shifting in a bit is Giuliano Minotti. Then it is Wildcat Cartridge in third. The others now plenty to do. And here still is Foggy Dreams. Foggy Dreams from Giuliano Minotti. Wildcat Cartridge is third. Foggy Dreams dazzle them with speed. And Jorge Ruiz, Foggy Dreams to do it. Photo second, very tight. Wildcat Cartridge in there with Giuliano Minotti. Witty Banner came running on late in one last trial. Minute 35.7. And they're off. Liam's Light pops out on top from So Gracious and Phantom Shot, and that's the trio. The opening 16th, and Liam's Light and Michael Sanchez open up a couple of lengths on So Gracious' second and a half length, and Phantom Shot is third of the three, only about 3 from the front of Liam's Light. So Liam's Light, 2.5 clear. It is Liam's Light with a half mile left to go. In control, the opening quarter, 23.34. Phantom Shot hustled up on the inside there of So Gracious, and Phantom Shot trying to get a little closer to Liam's Light as they head into the turn. But Liam's Light, she's still coasting with about a 2-length lead. So Gracious now back at Phantom Shot to take the second spot, and the Phantom Shot is third. They reach the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile to go. And the half mile posted up in 46.64. As Liam's Light gets a tap to go on, has about a 3-length advantage on So Gracious and Phantom Shot. Past that furlong marker, and Liam's Light now 3 in front. Liam's Light running strong to the Laurel line. Liam's Light about 4, now maybe 5 in front. Liam's Light at 1 to 9. From So Gracious and Phantom Shot, third of the 3. Minute 10.61 the time. 4:63 Liam's Light. And they're off. Silk War for the outside, and Hanford showing early speed, and Narmer breaks well, settles into the rail. Here's Rip It moving forward. Rip It is the leader. Rip It a narrow lead from Hanford on the inside, and Narmer third out of the rail, and Silk War is fourth into the turn run, and Laco Ameno racing fifth in between horses, taken back about a half dozen off the pace. They're followed by Grey Giant and Influential, and here's Rush Delivery back of the pack, and the Happy Giant last now, well off, a good pace cooking up there with Rip It on the outside, and Hanford down to the inside, 5 in front from Narmer, who's just in third, and Silk War alongside in fourth, length and a half. Laca Omeno is traveling in fifth position. Then it's a break of 5 more lengths. Influential and Grey Giant still racing as a team. Rush Delivery back of the pack with the Happy Giant last a long way still. About 19 off that pace up ahead as Rip It roars along. Rip It now opens up 2 on Hanford and tears away. Those Rip It. Rip It now by 2 from Hanford. They're going good pace still, and Narmer is in third, has 7 lengths to make up at this point, and Silk War alongside of that one. Laco Ameno trying to get going there from 5th position and ridden along. Then Grey Giant and Influential still double digits from the front, and Rush Delivery and the Happy Giant is the trailer. Round that turn, and Hanford's coming back at Rip It to claim a narrow lead, but here come the closers. Laco Ameno. Laco Ameno firing up big on the far outside. Laco Ameno tries to swoop on the outside and grabs the lead. Laco Ameno is the leader. Narmer's just in behind the second flight, trying to fire on, didn't quicken though, and the Happy Giant from way back of the pack is rolling now too. Happy Giant on the outside, the Happy Giant on the outside, Silk War down to the rail, coming after Laco Ameno. Laco Ameno's just holding. Laco Ameno holds the win. Laco Ameno wins it about a length at the end. Nose bob there for a second. Silk War, the Happy Giant, and Influential, and Grey Giant Minute 49.26.